All right, Savannah, how old are you?
28.
Okay, nice to meet you. Yeah,
Yeah.
you seem super friendly. And where'd you grow up?
I grew up here.
Okay,
Yeah. I grew up on South Tucson, so been
right.
on this side of town my whole life, I guess.
Yeah. What's your ethnicity?
Hispanic.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Um, so how was life growing up for you? How's your childhood? And
My childhood growing up was good. Um, it was a little weird because it was just my mom that raised me and my brother, so I mean, a lot of the time it was just me and him because she was always gone. But for the most part, she did the best. So childhood wasn't too bad.
yeah, yeah. Are you in contact with any of your siblings or any other family?
They're not talking to me. They're disappointed.
Sure, sure.
So
I get it. And how long ago, like before living out here, how long has it been since you left the house, and how was that situation?
household like
Like, how long you been on the streets right now?
so I've been on the streets for quite some time now because I have a son and he's gonna be 6, and unfortunately I've been out here most of his life. So
I got you. And before you started staying out here, were you living?
I was already out here. I've been out here almost 8 years now, I think.
Okay, okay. Were you staying with family before, or did you have your own house?
No, so at first I was with family. I'd gotten locked up and I had my son, and I had the chance to stay with family then.
Okay,
And then I relapsed and I came back out here. And so pretty much been out here since. And yeah.
yeah. So talk to me about living out here, being homeless. How's that situation for you?
It's been tough, I'll give you that, especially with the cold. I just recently got out of the hospital, had pneumonia.
Oh man.
I got pneumonia and the flu together, actually. And I didn't want to go to the hospital, and they ended up calling the ambulance on me.
Okay.
And I was like 103-degree temperature, like sick.
Wow. That is, yeah.
So
That's scary.
I just got out of the hospital and I came back here. But it's tough out here, especially as a female, like with the cold and just the bathroom situation, knowing where you're gonna sleep or whatnot, because you can't trust everyone out here.
Yeah.
So a lot of the difficulty at night is just trying to figure out what's safe,
Sure. Yeah.
what really is safe out here, because you never know.
Yeah. Yeah. What's been the scariest situation you've been through out here?
I guess being out here, just sleeping alone at night. Like I've slept along the tracks down there in the wash area.
Okay.
A lot of us have camping areas down there, but I guess the scariest thing would be like just having unwanted people, like guys, come up to me while I'm sleeping or something.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's so scary. I'm sure every night, every day's an adventure as soon as you wake up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's different.
So what's been the main thing that has you on the streets?
Just the
Okay. Yeah. The blues.
yeah, the blues.
Yeah.
I've been battling with that, with opiates in general, since the beginning, because I was on heroin for 5 years,
Okay.
and I went to prison. When I got out, there was no heroin. Everybody was already smoking pills,
Yeah. Yeah.
and yeah.
Did you use in prison at all, or did you just stick to your routine?
No, when I was locked up, I was good.
Okay.
I got out good, and I wanted to stay that way, but it's
It
a lot
happens.
easier said than done.
It happens.
Especially when you come out and you don't have no one to go to but the streets. A lot of times the people in the streets are your family.
Yeah. Yeah. I relapsed a year after parole. You know, I was confident. I had money in my account.
Yeah, I thought I was gonna be like so good, like sober. I was ready to do this, and then it just all crashed down on me, like, you know.
Pick up right where you left off. Huh? Every bottom has another bottom. That's
Yeah.
one thing I learned.
And it's crazy how much to me, like, no matter how many times I come out to the streets, like if I get locked up, or because I have gotten clean for brief periods of time, come back out, it never changes. You just pick up where you left off, like you said, because everybody's pretty much in the same routine every day.
It gets harder as you get older too. You know, mentally, physically. Yeah, it's like your life is on pause. You know.
Yeah, I don't feel like I've progressed anything here.
Yeah.
I wake up here, stay at the park, move around. It's not life, I guess.
Yeah, I hear you. So the other day when you, I guess, had to go to the hospital when they kind of made you go, how come you didn't want to go?
I was worried about being sick.
Yeah, I knew that answer too. Like a lot of these questions, I know the answer because I lived it.
Yeah,
You know?
I was worried about that because I've gone to the hospital and they've admitted me, and they don't really do much to help with that, and with the anxiety and whatnot. The biggest thing is the anxiousness for me. Like,
Yeah.
it starts to kill me.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm constantly in search of trying to get beans. It's like,
Yeah.
it sucks that that's what's on my head all the time. Like what we have to do in order to get our next fix, you know.
Sure. How have you been maintaining your habit?
We do. I have a friend out here, and she supports me a lot. But we'll go out and recycle, like get copper.
Oh wow.
All that shit.
Awesome. That's cool.
But it's not easy.
I bet.
Especially with the prices out here. Like one bean right now is $5, and it's just unrealistic. It just sucks.
They used to be like $1, right? Something like that, and then
Yeah.
climbing the way up. Why do you think that is? That they're going up?
I honestly don't know.
Yeah, I've been out the game for a while. I have no idea. So if you don't mind, like, why did you go to prison? Like, what would you end up doing?
I got caught crossing child into the United States.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not too proud.
Yeah.
But it could have been worse. I could have been doing something way worse, I think, honestly. So
Yeah. They did you make it back?
I didn't.
Like make it across?
I didn't get across. I was at the Nogales Port of Entry.
Yeah. Oh,
and I got
scary.
caught right there. So
Scary. So from there, do they take you straight to county? Is that how that works?
no, it's federal, so you pretty much stay there, and then they'll move you to Florence, the CCA housing out there.
Oh wow. Is it like on the bus? Like
Yeah.
Wow.
It's something else. To tell
Yeah.
you.
And how long did you do?
I got 8 months for
Okay.
that bit, but then I was given time on probation,
Mm-hmm.
and I kept coming out here, and I couldn't stay clean, so I got reinstated 3 times
Sure. Oh
on
wow, they give you
probation.
chances.
So each time I got reinstated, I had
Yeah.
to do a bit of time and then get reinstated. So
Yeah, that was my situation too. I violated so many different times. Went from it's crazy. Then my judge, she said, "You have no choice." My judge said, "You leave me no choice but to sentence you to 2 years in the Arizona Department of Corrections." And I was like,
Yeah.
"All right."
On my last reinstatement, the judge told me, she's like, I don't believe there is any amount of time on supervised release that will encourage you to change your ways. Pretty much, they called me a lost cause at that point.
Sure. Yeah.
So
I get it. And you had your baby in there while you were
I was pregnant the whole time
the whole time. Okay.
that I was locked up, and I got out, and a week after getting out, I had my son.
Sure.
My son.
Okay. Oh, I'm sure that's. How was that like, just being, you don't have to like elaborate too long, but like how was it being pregnant in prison?
I was hungry a lot. It's difficult.
Spreads every night, huh?
Yeah, especially if you don't have like support in there.
Yeah.
I was hungry a lot.
Yeah.
But getting out, I had good support with my mom.
Right
My
on.
son's with my mom now, and he's 6, and I have a daughter that's gonna be 2.
Okay. Well, good. I'm glad they're, with mom, and I'm sure, like, it sounds like as time goes, if you get clean and start doing the thing, sounds like you'll be able to make your way back in the family and in your baby's life.
I mean, I would like to hope so, but it's a lot more.
Okay.
No.
Yeah, I'm sure they
They're
need
just
action.
upset with me.
They need action. They need to see you doing the right thing. That was my experience.
Yeah.
Because I painted the most beautiful picture. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
if I'm not putting in the work, then they're like, okay.
I think that's why my mom is so upset right now,
Sure.
and I understand.
Yeah.
But I hate how hard it is being out here and being on the pills and everything. I love my kids, but I don't know why I just can't get right.
That's how we are, because we're assholes. That's what we do, 2 more questions. Like, deep down inside, do you want to make a change? Like, how close do you think you are? Because like towards the end, I kind of realized, I was like, okay, I'm getting tired. This sucks.
I'm getting close. I don't want to be a forever disappointment in my kids' eyes.
Sure.
Right now, I'm tired of this.
It takes what it takes. It takes what it takes. We have to go through what we have to go through. I could talk to you all day. I'm sure you have an amazing story. Is there anything that you wanted to say? Like any messages? Anything at all?
Honestly, just I never listened to those people be like, stay clean, don't do this, but
Yeah.
I wish I would have.
Me too.
I wish I would have. That's all I could say is these pills are not worth it.
Yeah. I hear it.
They're evil.
I was going to ask you if you could speak to like a younger you or like a girl in your situation, what would you tell her?
I would say just stick to your family, stay with your family, and just honestly don't fall for out here. Out here is not life, and the drugs are not life. I wish I could just go home.
Yeah, it'll happen. Like towards the end of my run, I was never homeless for like an extended period of time. I'd always do my thing during the day, just do what I got to do, and then go to CBI detox. And then I asked them, it was like, is there any beds available in rehab? And one opened up, and they got me into treatment for 4 months. And like within the first week and 2, I was like, I'm here. I might as well start applying myself, try it. Paid attention in the meetings, got a sponsor, did the whole thing.
Yeah.
And something just clicked. The psychic change, as they talk about in the rooms, something just happened. So, like, if you feel like you're getting close, just give it a shot. If you ever like need a ride to CBI or anything, just hit me up. I'll take you.
Sounds good.
Or just give yourself a chance.
Yeah.
Give
I
yourself
just I feel ready, but I know I have to be ready.
Absolutely.
Because
Facts.
no one can do it for me. If I'm not fully committed, then I know I'm not gonna do it.
Absolutely.
So that's why
No one can make us want it.
Yeah.
That's why I like doing these videos, so people could do exactly what you just did. Just tell us how it is. That's so true. And last question, if any family or friends, people that know you see this, do you want to tell them anything?
That I love them, and I'm sorry.
I got you. All right. Well, yeah, like I said, I'll give you my card. It has my info on there. If you need anything at all, just give me a call.
Okay.
All right. Thank you.